Hello, my name is Azmi Sharom and this is Brave New World. Today I'll be speaking about, well, the Bersih rally. What else? Well, another Bersih rally has come and gone. And frankly, I was quite impressed. I thought it went pretty well. I had joined a group of people, about 5,000 at Bersih, and we sat around listening to people making speeches. And then we were supposed to move on to Dataran. But then, just outside the Travers police station, we were stopped by the FRU. And so, even more hanging around in the afternoon heat. Now, I think the cops chose that particular spot to stop us for a reason, because that was the junction between Bersih and Brickfields. And of course, being Malaysian, it didn't take long before the lure of the curry houses started dragging us down into the depths of Brickfields, and I ended up in a restaurant having a lovely biryani lunch, thank you very much, with a bunch of other Bersih folks. Let me tell you a little story though. When I was there, it was so crowded that I had to share a table with this chap. And he asked me, what's all this Bersih business about? So I explained, the fact that there's gerrymandering, and so the popular vote does not reflect the number of seats won in Parliament and how it's very unfair. And he told me, well, it's a good thing to fight for. Then he promptly promised to go to the temple and pray for us all, and he bought me a cup of rasam. Yummy. Now, suitably refreshed, we moved on and we were supposed to go to the new meeting spot, which is the KLCC, where, according to some estimates, about 40,000 people turned up. That's a lot more than I expected, to be honest, and I must admit that I'm pretty humbled and proud at the conviction shown by all these people who were fighting for the values of what Bersih was pushing forward. And this despite the fact that I'm sure there was a lot of concern that we might get beaten up by red shirt silat practitioners. Well, either we get beaten up or they might beat up any planks of wood that we might be carrying at the time. But anyway, so there was that danger, but still people turned up. And it was peaceful. It was a peaceful rally. Now this is the thing which really irritates me, because the government does not appreciate what they have here. We, the people of Malaysia, we are ready. We are primed, we are poised, we have the character to live in a country where peaceful changes of government can happen if the system is fair, because we are peaceful by nature. They don't appreciate this. Instead, what they do is they come up with all this defensive garbage, the usual, I was going to use a bad word but I'll stop myself, the usual stuff, right? Things like, if the elections are not fair, how come the opposition won Penang and Selangor? I'm sorry, Penang and Selangor were won despite the fact that the elections are not fair, not because the elections are fair. Another favourite is that Bersih is funded by foreign powers, there's a foreign agenda. This crazy conspiracy has zero evidence. Another favourite thing that they say is, Bersih and the rallies cause discontent against the government. No, dude, people go to rallies because they are discontented. The rallies themselves do not cause the discontent. So what does this mean? This means, to me at least, those who are in power just do not do what is necessary for the good of the nation. And the good of the nation depends that we have a good, strong, fair democratic system. Instead, they're clamoring and fighting for self-preservation. This is all the more reason why we need change. This is all the more reason why we have to keep pushing for change. Even if they threaten us, and even if they jail people like Maria Chin using laws which were not meant for people like her. This is the state that we're in, and this is the future we have to avoid. If you have anything to say, please do, because we look forward to it. You can comment on YouTube or Facebook.